Here are all the Masters traditions that you need to know before you gear up for this year's tournament. First is the Masters Club, or Champions Dinner. It's a dinner held every Tuesday before the tournament starts. Ben Hogan started this tradition in 1952. The reigning champion selects a menu for all the guests who are all former Masters winners, as well as the Augusta National Chairman. This year, the reigning champion Rory McIlroy chooses the menu, including a peach and ricotta flatbread, grilled elk sliders, Wagyu filet mignon, and a tuna carpaccio. If you didn't know about it, basically, the winner gets to pick the meal for all the other winners. Next is the illustrious green jacket presented to the winner of the Masters at Augusta National. It's arguably the most coveted piece of clothing in all of sports. It's the green jacket. You know it. You love it. It only goes to the winner every year. Additionally, the Masters rules state that only the reigning champion can wear the jacket outside of Augusta grounds. This doesn't mean that Tiger or Rory are wearing it to go grocery shopping. It's mostly for like late night TV hits or to present themselves as the previous reigning Masters champion. The first green jackets came about in 1937 for members of Augusta National, so patrons at the event could find them if need of assistance. 12 years later, in 1949, Sam Snead was the first golfer to be presented a jacket as well as an honorary membership to the golf club, and the tradition has stuck ever since. For the super nerds, the specific color palette of the iconic jacket is Pantone 342. A tradition that rubs many of the chronically online the wrong way is Augusta National not allowing electronics at the Masters. Laptops, cell phones, tablets, drones, and other mobile devices are all banned. Fans have one way of contacting the outside world while inside the grounds, and that is with a classic payphone. The golf community rallies behind this tradition as well. Ludwig Oberg stated that he feels like fans are more connected and engaged without their phones at the event. Former Masters chairman Billy Payne didn't think that phones were appropriate, stating that he found the noise to be an irritation and a distraction. For those who are screen-starved, they can go to the concession stand and find another great Augusta's National tradition: cheap concessions. All 30 items offered at Augusta National for breakfast and lunch range from $1 to $6. The most famous items are the $1.50 pimento cheese sandwich, $3 club, and the dessert options also come in a $1.50 to $3 range. The D-Gens are asking, what about the booze? I'll tell you right now, domestic beer, import beer, and white wine all sell for $6, and they come in a souvenir cup as well. All of the chairmen, current and previous, at Augusta National take the prices very seriously and avoid changes at all cost to make it a more pleasurable experience for everybody attending. All this sounds great. How do you get in and watch the Masters? Here's another great tradition: the Masters Ticket Lottery. Following the surge of people buying tickets to the practice rounds flooding Augusta before the actual tournament started, the club had to institute a 50,000 ticket lottery daily in 1994. Too many people were buying practice round tickets in attempts to backdoor their way into the actual tournament, so now you have roughly a 0.55% chance of winning a ticket for any day to see the tournament. A few of the more odd Masters traditions include getting crystal items from the club. These rewards come from achievement on the course. If a player records an eagle, they get a pair of crystal highball glasses. A hole-in-one or an albatross will see a large crystal bowl as a reward, and the low score of the day is rewarded with a crystal vase. The Masters is also the only tournament with a universal dress code for all caddies participating. Other tournaments are basically held to the standard of look like a caddy, not a slob, golf attire, just be a caddy. But the Masters require caddies to don an all-white jumpsuit and the same green hat for each of them. The most illustrious jumpsuit, if you can call it that, is labeled with the number 1, and that is only designated to the caddy for the defending champion. While I do think there is a lot of performative glazing for the Masters from hardo golf fans, which I personally don't really enjoy, it's one of the most unique events in all of sports and should be celebrated as such. If you're going to bet on the Masters at all, make sure to head to the Sports Geek for all of their insights and also join the Masters Pick'em contest.